Jane Blonde Goldenspy. This is the 5th Jane Blonde, and a few fans have told me that it's one of their favourites. Sometimes that's just because it's got a beautiful golden shiny cover, and I like that too. But often it's because of the huge fun adventures that are in there. Now, I had an enormous amount of fun writing this particular book, and it was sort of based on something that my daughter said when she talked about, she made a mistake. She was talking about a laser beam, but by mistake she called it a lazy beam. And I thought, what a great idea that would be for a story. Hence, we came up with the story for Goldenspy. So here's just a couple of pages of the start of Jane Blonde Goldenspy. It had taken all his strength, every ounce of his extraordinary intelligence to extract himself from the earth. Now he had to be free of it, forever, free from the cloying cold that numbed his thoughts and his movements, free from the pitiful, powerless race who dared somehow to condemn him, and free by whatever means it took from the spies who tried at every turn to stop him, irritating him like mosquitoes, thwarting even his most brilliant manoeuvres. As for Jane Blonde, the mere thought of her made his internal organs cramp with bitter rage. She was the most aggravating of all, even more so than her conceited, know-it-all father. But she wouldn't stop him this time. All the Jane Blondes in the world would not be enough to spoil this plan. He had full control, right at his fingertips, or the tips of his tentacles, since Blonde had turned him into this mutant monster. No matter. He laughed quietly, the full beam of his gaze taking in the scene before him, the scene he would soon destroy. It was only a matter of time now, just a matter of time. Now, if you're familiar with Jane Blonde and the stories that have gone before, you'll have an idea who that is, and you will like to know what he's planning to do with the world. And if you're not familiar with who that is, then I'd suggest reading the other 4 books first. Jane Blonde Sensational Spylet, Jane Blonde Spies Trouble, Jane Blonde Twice the Spylet, and Jane Blonde Spylet on Ice. And then you'll have the full picture. But you can enjoy this book on its own, even if you don't have those. So enjoy!